Assalamu alaikum and peace. This is Bilal Abdullah, a black Muslim in America. You know what it is. Just another quick video coming at y'all, man. Just something I've been noticing. I've been looking on Twitter a lot lately, and I've been listening to a lot of the business by Jason Black, which is a excellent breakdown of power dynamics within black females and black males. And it's really giving a lot of black brothers game. And you know, it's a few other channels out there that are pretty solid that talk about these same type of things. Talk about, black man talk. That's what I like to call it, black man talk. The business, he likes to call it the black book. It's just black man talk. Black men talking about being men and having standards for our women, having standards for our people, and being the leaders of society and being the leaders of our family, and stepping up to be those things, and making our women step up and having standards for our women to step up. And, this is what black men need. This is what black men need to hear. We need to have a circle for this where we could talk about it together so that we can build our society back up. Intelligent black society can be built back up and be led by the warrior class of men, the producers of the men. So this is what we need. And what you see now is, and it's a lot of hard talk. It's a lot of real hard talk. But what you're beginning to see now, ever since, and this has been going on for a while. Black men have been getting on code very strongly, and there are many black women who have been getting on code with us as well, and we thank you for that. So we're not going to throw all of black women under the bus, but at the same time, what's going on now is very strange, and this is what my prediction is, and we see it going on as well. For instance, when Tory Lanez and Meg had their little skedaddle, had their little issues, the first thing out of her mouth was, y'all need to protect black women. Y'all need to believe black women. As soon as they tell y'all something, y'all need to basically just believe them off top. Y'all don't love black women. Y'all don't protect black women. That talk started coming around. Matter of fact, she went as far as, this is a female who twerks and shakes her tail for the whole world to see, talking about she needs to be protected. No, we protect the black women who are going to submit to the leadership of black men. We protect the black women who are under the protection of black men, not the black women who want to be out there in the streets doing their own thing and twerking their butts and popping their peas for every other man. No, that's not who we're here to protect. Sorry, it's just not. So when she said that looks stupid and looks silly, made her look stupid and look silly. But the thing is, the reason she said that was because she was talking out of her side of her neck about allegedly being shot by Tory, and black men was seeing through that. They was like, wait a minute, we don't know what really happened, but this story ain't sounding right. Something ain't sounding right. It sounds real fishy. Black men wasn't believing her off top. And that's where all of that, y'all don't love black women, y'all need to protect black women talk came from. It's because black men are getting on code and realizing the games. We've been knowing the games, some of us have been, and now we're getting together and talking about it and comparing notes, and we're starting to realize what it is. And so black men was like, hey, wait a minute, this don't sound right. Many were on Tory's side, as a matter of fact. And we still haven't heard what really, really went down. So it's still skeptical about what happened. Moving along, we see that, what was it, at that one restaurant where the black man came in there and he told them females, y'all need to stop twerking up in here. At first, he tried to be nice about it. He came to them respectfully, one-on-one, and told them, hey, we don't want no twerking in this restaurant. This is a family establishment. This is a nice restaurant. We don't want none of that in here. Could you please stop that? And he left. They disrespected him and went back to twerking, even hanging on the glass and twerking on the glass. And he had to come in there and just set the record straight, stop the music, and go off on them. And then when he went off on them, what did we see? We saw the reaction from many black women. Oh, he He just wrong for that. He shouldn't be doing that. He didn't have to be that harsh. He didn't have to tell them like that. What about protecting black women and respecting black women? Do you talk to your mama like that? This is what we seen again, and we saw on both occasions, whether it was the Tory and Meg situation or whether it was this restaurant situation and many other situations, we saw also the lame simp Negroes coming to these hard-headed women's rescue. So, even now it's progressing even worse and worse. Now you got memes going around where they got the cartoons of the black women and the black men. Is just, it's which are probably being done by some white supremacists anyway. But you got all these different type of memes going around about, pretty much the gender wars going on and trying to make black men look bad. You have black women calling black men bullet bags. You have these type of things going on. And the reason these things are going on is because, in my opinion, because black men and black women, some of them, are getting on code. They're not accepting the bull crap anymore. It's done. It's over with. And those black women who side with white society, those black women who are fine with white supremacy, those black women who want to be, not led by black men of society, and they want to follow the feminist programming, the LGBT programming, which is all white supremacy, but they want to follow all these things. They are rebelling. And this is what you see now. They are rebelling from that, and they're getting louder and louder in their voices. That's one side of it. You see them just loudly rebelling, and calling men bad names because they're basically throwing a temper tantrum because they can't act out the way they want anymore without there being some type of consequences. And the consequences are black men will be turning away from them. Now, they may use you for fun, but overall, black men will be turning away from you when it comes to provisions and protection. So this is them throwing their temper tantrum. And you have the lame simp, moist black males out here running to their protection as well. And they're doing it vociferously and loudly as well. That's on one hand. But on the other hand, what you also see is you have those who have these same type of feelings and same type of beliefs, but they don't want to be kicked out of black society, because even though they side and love white supremacy and love what they can do under white supremacy, party and BS under white supremacy, they know the truth of white supremacy, and they're like, wait a minute, no, I need to play the fence. It's just like the hypocrites in the time of, the prophet, peace be upon him. Even hypocrites now, the hypocrites during the time of the prophet, they would play the fence because they saw that the Muslims were gaining strength, and they were like, wait a minute, let me just play both sides here. Let me act like I'm a Muslim, so that way, if the Muslims win, I can go ahead and slide to the left, slide right to them and be cool with them and hang with them, since they are gaining power and I see them gaining power. But at the same time, let me keep one foot over here with the non-Muslims just in case the Muslims start losing and the non-Muslims start gaining power, so I can slide to the right over here to the non-Muslims and maybe even help the non-Muslims against the Muslims, so that maybe, the non-Muslims will spare my life. And this is what you're seeing right now. This is the other sector that's becoming apparent to me, and this is what I was talking about. The Trojan horses are going back to their Trojan horse activities. The hypocrites of the black society are going back to their hypocritical ways, and they're trying to be low key about it. What you're going to start seeing now is you're going to start seeing a whole bunch of black women going against the leadership of black men under the guise of protect black women, under the guise of respect black women, under the guise of your mother's black. So we men are coming together and having these discussions and comparing notes and talking real talk about leading black society and how we will have standards for our women and our families. And you see, you will start to see many videos of the lame men as well. You will start to see many videos of the lame men and the hypocritical black women saying, oh, y'all just too harsh. Why don't y'all just protect black women? Y'all gonna speak to y'all mother like that? Y'all don't even love y'all mother. Y'all must hate women. Y'all, and then it's going to progress and progress and progress. Y'all must be gay. Things like that. It's going to progress into things like that because many of these hypocrite black women don't love black society. They trust white women more than they trust the black man. So, but they have to play that role. They're playing the role of loving black people under the guise of protect black women. So that way, if black men do start winning and leading society, as we want to do and will do, inshallah, then they could slide back over here. They think they could slide back over here with us and be with us. And that's not going to work because we're going to see that and we're going to call them out. But they don't want to have to side with white society or white supremacist society because they know that, yeah, if they do win, we're going to be getting, we're going to be the bed wenches of society. We're going to be the lames of society. We're going to be the bootlicks of society. And we don't want to be that. But we do want to be on the winning team, though. So they're playing both sides of the fence right now. And this is what you're seeing. You're going to start seeing, like, you have black men talking strong talk to each other about stepping ourselves up and stepping our women up. But you're going to start seeing the lame black men coming out against them under the guise of protecting black women and y'all don't really love black women and all of these things. And the black women who are hypocrites to black society are going to be doing the same. And that's what you're going to see. And, that's all I wanted to say. Thank you for tuning in. Peace and assalamu alaikum.